Heat's on. Today, I found a nut. Now, it might not look like much. Spark tested it. It's come back complex. It's throwing complex spark, so it's got a decent amount of carbon. I got this as my butterknife. I looked through my book, nothing really to do, so I thought, fuck it. I'm going to replace these cheap, shitty fucking butter knives you get from the grocery store. It's just junk. Okay, we're going for a pretty simple design, a nice elegant design. This is the cheap one, this is my design. Just want to change a few things up and get some nice decent cutlery in my life. So we got this nut to do it. I've got a couple other things I could have used, but well, I just found this on the side of the road this morning, so I thought, fuck it, why not? I mean, it's a decent weight, it's got enough metal in it. It'll be good. Go. First we got to cut him, so that'll be the first bit, and then after that we'll go do a time lapse because, well, you don't want to see stretching metal. It's a lot better in a time lapse. You can actually see it change quite quickly, quite drastically, instead of an hour worth of beating on it and it's finally into a shape. This will make things just a little bit easier. Got a big boy because it's going to be a bit hard to get through this bastard. This is homemade, can you tell? Beautiful craftsmanship. And it works amazingly well for, well, holding. I built it to hold fucking leaf springs, but it also works extremely well at holding bricks. Oh, it is starting to get hot now. But a nice and orange. Be able to see that. I think you can. This is going to take a while to cut this. That's for sure. Oh yes it is. It's squishing more than cutting. Probably would have been better off trying it on the horn, but I think the horn will work. bench to fucking secure him on. That's nice and wet too, that thing. Around for a bit. But today's job's going to be pretty simple. We'll probably knock it out in 2 hours, the whole thing. Let's plan on, but I'll run you through this a bit better. Plan that nice go. We're going to just toss it over here. Basically what we're doing, we're gonna shitty plastic handle, it's got these stupid serrations on it for some fucking reason, and it's just flimsy crap, like it just bends. I mean, it literally got like that much, that's the blade, and this is just plastic crap. This is all just plastic, none of this is real, it's just junk. What I want to widen this, the blade portion, probably just shorten it off just a little bit, because you don't need it that long, but it is better when it's wider. Give it a nice integral handle, so one solid piece of metal, that way it'll got a bit of weight, and instead of just this stupid stick, paddle stick fucking thing, I'm going to actually give it some nice definition. So I'll put the picture up somewhere here in the video or something, that way you can at least understand. Actually, no, that's junk. Fuck them. Yeah. I'll put a picture up so you can actually understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, that is nice and orange now. Open that back up because that little pretzel there, get it? That little pretzel, I mean it looks cool, but not very conducive to forging out a nice flat knife. Just stick that back in, stretch him out a bit and go from there. Like all our work, because these guns they counteract the lack of a power hammer. I mean, I do want a nice little hydraulic press. That's a definite must, but well, I don't got the money for that, so that's a no-no. I mean, if I was, I'd probably buy myself a nice little hydraulic log splitter, make a couple of dies out of 0-1 tool steel, and go from there. But that I could probably get away with about $2 grand, 2.5 maybe. Like dies, nice little table for him. First of all, I need to fucking fix this shit. Essentially, it's like a cardboard awning with just like one side and then a piece of fucking cloth on the front. It's not the greatest, that's for sure. Heavy rod, I just bent that straight up. And I just bent that too, all front. I'm not going to bend you because you're already kind of bent. Once it starts opening, it'll be easy to brief him round, but so until it starts, it's only got a very small gap at the moment, so I'll probably wang him on the fucking horn a little bit. That might be able to get away with that. So we'll try just briefing him with a bit of muscle. Do it like a man, just work hard, not smart. Fucking burn yourself doing that. bastards aren't meant for this, so... If you aren't laughing at me, you probably should start. Because, I mean, if I was on the other end, I'd be laughing at this person too, so... Starting to open up. That's all I really care about. You probably see it there? No. Straight in the fire. Back to the hood. Fucking heat got to you and... No, it doesn't matter, I'll turn you into fucking... something one day. Little fucking dagger. It's a nice piece of steel. Got a whole bunch of nice steel here. I mean, most of it I pick up from the side of the road. Perks of living next to a highway and or having factories right behind your house. You just walk down the street, fucking shit like this. Found two of these bastards sitting on the highway. They were just there for 5-6 months. So I just decided that one day they belonged to me. Well, nobody has said otherwise. They've got bits of axle, random fucking tools. Just found a nice little hammerhead the other day. I'm thinking about turning that into a little camping axe. So stay tuned for that video. You know, do all that stupid shit, like, comment, subscribe. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Can if you want. It's not really going to get you anything. It's not really going to get me anything. Alright, I'm going to take this to this. Oh, fuck. Just because I'm off camera doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. I mean, I'm doing fuck all, but I am doing something. Okay, nope, that's not working. Just punching through that last little bit. scraped out a bit of the inside thread, but that doesn't matter, it's only a bit of thread. There's now a good time as any to switch him on to time lapse, because there's nothing much I can get. And it's just going to be more of this, so might as well switch over now. Pretty much done here. Couldn't pinch the top here without it warping a little bit. Just finish this end up, because I'm pretty much out of gas at the moment, so it's a lot better than, it's a lot more human shaped, that's for sure, than just that standard piece of crap that they had, or that I had. Flick that up. snake. It hasn't twisted. Cool off a little bit more, and then I think I've got a file there I can test it with. Or if not, we can go inside and do it. Doesn't matter, straight after this, it's going in the oven. That's right, I said oven. Like in the fucking kitchen. Because, well, at the moment it's peak hardness. Which is great, but doesn't do anything for durability. We need to temper that hardness back a little bit. Nice. Skate's real nice. Nice ring to it. It's not biting. Time for the oven. Gobble. Okay, we're done. Time for the final reveal, I guess. Start with this, because it shows just how much I care. Which is probably upside down, so there you go. Alright, so we have the virgin knife that you buy from the store. And then you have the Chad hand forged knife. Because that's what real men do. They have hand forged everything. It's a little different from, well, the intended design. Had to make a few changes. Couple of problems during the process, but well, it looks nice. It's come out great, and here we go with the right. So butter knife. What are we going to use? Butter, of course. Start with a little virgin knife. First problem: leave stupid marks in me fucking butter. Yeah, it works. It's butter knife. Don't know what you were expecting. That no, we need that still, because now we need the good knife. Make sure there's no metal filings on it, because them going through your guts, not the smartest option. Look at that, nice clean lines. My shit's tearing up. And it butters as well. So, in conclusion, I made a knife, I guess. Some fun to do today, that's for sure. You might be wondering about these lines. No, it's not magically forge welded. It's the the thread from the nut come out and looks kind of like a grain. So I left it there. Didn't want to grind that out. Looks like tree. Still fun, awesome. I like it. They function as a knife. I mean, it's a butter knife. It butters things. So.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.